Doing nothing is often the right thing to do. Not doing what we love in the name of greed is very poor management of our lives. Money is not everything. Make sure you earn a lot before speaking such nonsense. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you'll do things differently. You've got to keep control of your time, and you can't unless you say no. You can't let people set your agenda in life. It is not necessary to do extraordinary things to get extraordinary results. Chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. Don't pass up something that's attractive today because you think you will find something better tomorrow. You only have to do a very few things right in your life so long as you don't do too many things wrong. If past history was all that is needed to play the game of money, the richest people would be librarians. Never depend on a single income. Make an investment to create a second source. No matter how great the talent or efforts, some things just take time. When you combine ignorance and leverage, you get some pretty interesting results. What the wise do in the beginning, fools do in the end. It's what you do right now, today, that determines how your mind and body will operate 10, 20, and 30 years from now. Games are won by players who focus on the playing field, not by those whose eyes are glued to the scoreboard. Do not save what is left after spending. Instead, spend what is left after saving. An idiot with a plan can beat a genius without a plan. If you wait till you know everything, it's too late. Reading could be the best addiction one could have. The only proven side effect is imagination and an edge in knowledge. You should never test the depth of the water with both feet. It's good to learn from your mistakes. It's better to learn from other people's mistakes. Don't work for money, make money work for you. The happiest people do not necessarily have the best things. They simply appreciate the things they have. Time passes much more quickly than you realize. If you don't take care of your body early, then it won't take care of you later. Your world becomes smaller each day as you lose mobility, continence, and sight. Sex and beauty may fade, but intimacy and friendship only grow. Money talks. It says goodbye. If you don't plan your finances for later in life, you'll wish you had. Any seeds you planted in the past, either good or bad, will begin to bear fruit and affect the quality of your life as you get older, for better or worse. Jealousy is a wasted emotion. People you hate are going to succeed. People you like are going to sometimes do better than you did. Kids are going to be smarter and quicker than you are. Accept it with grace. Every day you wake up is a victory. It's never too late to become what you wanted to be, or might have been if you start now. The sacrifices you make today will pay dividends in the future. Fear of what others say or think of you is a trap. You don't have to wait for retirement to live the life you want. Do not let illness make you realize the value of health. Never stop learning and investing in skills, even if you get your dream job. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. If you're irritated by every rub, how will your mirror be polished? Be greedy when others are fearful, and fearful when others are greedy. Not doing what we love in the name of greed is very poor management of our lives. It's easier to stay out of trouble than it is to get out of trouble. You only get one mind and one body, and it's got to last a lifetime. The trick is, when there is nothing to do, do nothing. You only get one mind and one body, and it's got to last a lifetime. In the world of business, the people who are most successful are those who are doing what they love. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. You only have to do a very few things right in your life, so long as you don't do too many things wrong. Rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number. First, honesty is a very expensive gift. Don't expect it from cheap people. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. A public opinion poll is no substitute for thought. The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. Time is the friend of the wonderful company, the enemy of the mediocre. Money will not change how healthy you are or how many people love you. Don't risk what is important to you to get what is not important to you. If you can't communicate and talk to other people and get across your ideas, you're giving up your potential. If you're extremely rich and you've got children, my theory was, you give them enough so they can do anything, but not enough so they can do nothing. Losing is just a part of winning. Cash isn't king, but don't be afraid of it. Risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. Never invest just because a company is cheap. Remember that the stock market is a manic depressive. The most important thing to do if you find yourself in a hole is to stop digging. It's easier to look back than to look into the future. Opportunities come infrequently. When it rains gold, put out the bucket, not the thimble.